Good morning, beautiful lights. How are we this morning? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to Tuesday. Well, you know what this means, right? There is another episode of the Tarot Dealers podcast that's been released, and this week it's about my book. It's about the Tarot Tells. So you might want to jump over there and have a bit of a listen or watch on YouTube as Tren and I dive into that and what that is all about. So today I am using the Art Nouveau deck because it's a little smaller and it's easier for me to move around with my wrist and the thumb the way that it is. So let's see, what is the message for today? How do we best work with it? Wow, okay, they've jumped out. So let me just grab them. All right. Oh, so we have a bit of a story today. All right. We have 3 cards in total. So we have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. So the energy might be a little bit like this today in regards to where you feel like you've got a lot coming at you all at once, not easy to handle, starting to feel like you need to push back, or maybe around defending yourself, and then it's like you're getting stuck into your resources, you're crafting out exactly what it is you want and setting a solid foundation, and then it's like almost time to just stop and pause, have a look back, take a bit of a breath, get out of your head though, because there seems to be a lot of overthinking occurring. So a little bit of caution. So the energy feels like it's a little bit prickly today, a little bit of stuff going on. It's a little bit agitated is what I would say. Now I'll show you the cards. So we have the 7 like this. See where he's like pushing back. He's on top of a situation, but he's got all this stuff coming at him. So you might feel like you need to defend yourself, or you might feel like you need to push back, or you might feel like you've just got a lot coming at you. Then we had the 3 of Pence, which is this one here, and that's actually the Architect. So it's where we're designing, crafting, creating, carving out, if you will, our foundations and what it is we choose. Some people are asking our advice, and for others we're sharing what it is we can do. So depending on what side of the coin you sit, that's a Pentacles of being a coin, what side of the coin of that you actually sit. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands, the 9 tells us that we're nearly at the end of something, but you'll see there he's got that bandage on his head. Now whilst it's a 1 card and it speaks to action, and the 9 tells us we're nearly finished, the bandage on the head sort of says, you know, we're coming out of this a little bit wounded and a little bit overthinking, or that it might be like through your third eye. So I would say, like, with your energy, make sure that you're taking care of your own energy today. You're not sort of leaking it anywhere, and you haven't got others sort of siphoning it, or situations that are siphoning it, or you're allowing it to be siphoned away from you. So that's what I would say, because today feels like it's a different energy. Yesterday she feels a little bit, to me anyway, it feels like it's a little bit prickly, it's a little bit stop-start. So ground yourself as always come from a loving heart, make the most of today, push back where it's not yours or it's someone's expected too much of you, and just be firm but loving about that as you push back. And if it's space and time that you need, then be grateful for all of the things that you do have, and the peace and the calm that's in your life, and draw it to you that way. That's what I would say. Share knowledge if it's going to help you, or share what you've done so far in a particular position, or a particular job, or a project that you're working on. If people are seeking your advice and you're able to do that, and it doesn't harm anything in any way, because remember, we don't want to come from this divided space. We want to come from a space of unity, right? So this is the other thing that's coming into play. And then at the end of the day, you can stand back and have a look at where you're at. Check your energy though. That's what I would say. So I hope that these make sense for you today. Bit of a story, bit of a long one. Have an amazing day, and I will catch you folk next time. Big love.